One of my favorite ways to connect with God through prayer is to go into nature and pray. There's something special about leaving the technologically connected world and going into creation and talking with God. Jesus is seen regularly throughout the Gospels, leaving the crowds and his disciples for periods of time to seclude himself in nature to pray. While it was much easier for Jesus to access expanses of wilderness to go away into some 2,000 years ago, I believe that copying this practice today is worth the effort to help us unplug for any length of time that we have. I want to give you some ideas to help get the creative juices flowing to access this awesome resource. The place I always start when planning to go and pray in this way is deciding how much time I'm wanting to give to the adventure. It is always fun to romanticize the idea of going to a cabin in the woods and camping out for a weekend, but for me that's just not always that practical. Most often I find myself with 30 to 45 minute windows of time where I can unplug from my phone and laptop. For this situation, I like to go to a local park and walk some of the paved trails. My local park is Meyer Park, and I will roll up, leave my phone in the car, and hit the walking trails that they have there. If I have a longer chunk of time, like a half a day or so, I will go to Sam Houston National Forest and walk some of their trails. The emphasis here is to find an outdoor spot that can easily be accessed and to devote some quality time with God there. When it comes to how and what to pray for, I usually default to prayers of gratitude and thankfulness. I use this distraction-free time to thank God for the things that he is doing in my life, the things that he has blessed me with, the opportunity to spend time with him, and things like that. I find that walking into these experiences in this way has helped me bring me some peace and recognize some of the things that I often take for granted. Sometimes if I feel like I am wrestling with God or trying to gain clarity over an area of my prayer life, I will take those prayers with me and give them to God in that space. The truth is, you can take any type of prayer that you have and that you are willing to pray in these types of situations, but I've always found that these two types of prayers are the most helpful for me. Giving up the time and space to pray in this way has made a huge impact in my prayer life. Even when I'm in a difficult season, making the effort to go into God's creation and intentionally pray has always brought me some peace. The thing I want to leave you with is that quality time praying is always better than the quantity of time that you have to pray. Don't let the idea of giving massive amounts of time outdoors keep you from the quality experience you can have when you unplug and spend time with God outside. I don't know about you, but I can't wait to see God's plan unfold for the future of Northside and the future of this community.